Hi, I'm Ken Shorley. I'm here today with a Solkattu lesson. Actually, this is going to be a series of lessons, 4 lessons, all talking about moras. Now, a mora, if you're already into Carnatic rhythm, you know what a mora is. If it's new to you, let's go over this. A mora is a wonderful repetition. It's a cadence, an ending pattern, where you repeat a phrase 3 times and then land 90% of the time. The goal is to land on the first beat of the tala cycle. There are examples when that doesn't happen, but that's often the goal. So today I have 2 of the simplest moras possible, and they are what my teacher, the great Vidwan Professor Trichy Sankaran, hello sir, he would call these a type A mora and a type B mora. So the first mora we're going to do today, which is the most common mora, ta din gi na tum, 3 times. I learned ta din gi na tum from my teacher. You may have learned ta di kita tum or tari kita tum, that's fine. But I'm going to use the phrase ta din gi na tum. So that phrase 3 times and then a ta at the end. Ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum ta. Okay, this is a bit unusual because I'm going to go through 4 different tala cycles rather than sticking to one. I want you to see how you can utilize these same moras in different rhythmic contexts. So we're going to use aditala, which is an 8-beat tala structure. It's the most common tala structure. We'll use rupakatala, which is a 3-beat tala structure. We're going to use Mishra Chapu tala, which is a 7-beat tala, and we're going to use Kanda Eka tala, which is a 5-beat tala structure. So let's take our first example, the ta din gi na tum. The goal is we have a phrase of 5 3 times, and then the extra beat to finish ta, that is on sum. So we're going to take the 15 pulses before sum and calculate where to begin so that we end with that extra ta on sum. Ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum, ta. Our ending point is sum. So 15 pulses. How does this work? In CHATUSRA NADAI, that's almost 4 beats. It's slightly less than 4 beats if you're subdividing each beat or each akshara into 4 pulses. Da 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 is 16. So if you want to start a phrase of 15 pulses, you need to wait 1 pulse, then begin. Ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum ta. More slowly. So in aditala, that's just after the 5th beat of the tala. Okay, let's go around one more time just to get the flow. So just after the 5th beat, 1 pulse, we let 1 pulse go by in the 5th beat, and then we start speaking our mora. Ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum ta. And let's loop this a few times. Ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum ta. And ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum ta. One more time. Ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum ta. Okay, let's do the same mora in a different tala structure. Let's go to rupakatala. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So the mora is still going to take up in CHATUSRA NADAI. It's still going to take up almost 4 full beats. So that means 1 complete cycle, because we're in 3, plus the 3rd beat. So similar to the way it works in aditala, we start just after the akshara. Ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum ta. Ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum ta 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 ta. Ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum, keta taka ta keta tum ta. Oh, and that's a nice little substitute. This is something that my teacher does the 3rd time through, not always, but often, when he does a ta din gi na tum mora, the 3rd time through, he does a fill. Kita taka tari kita tum. So he's filling the first 4 pulses, as opposed to just ta din gi na tum. Kita taka tari kita tum. It's a nice little thing. You don't have to do it, but it is kind of nice. So ta din gi na tum, ta din gi na tum, kita taka tari kita tum ta. Just gives it a bit of flourish. Okay, let's move to a different tala. Let's try the 5-beat tala, Kanda Eka tala. And this looks very much like aditala. It's a clap and finger counts, but you use, in this case, 4 finger counts. So a clap, pinky, ring, middle, and index to create a cycle of 5 aksharas, 5 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the formula is the same. The mora is taking up almost 4 full beats, which means we let the first beat of the tala go by, and then the first pulse of the second beat, then we start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, ta dingi natum ta dingi natum ta dingi natum ta. Let's try that one again. 4, 5, 1. Ta dingi natum ta dingi natum ta dingi natum ta. Ta dingi natum ta dingi natum ta dingi natum ta. Kita takatari kita tum, kita takatari kita tum, kita takatari kita tum ta. Okay, let's move to our 4th tala for the day, which is Mishra Chapu tala, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we're still thinking it's going to take 4 full beats, almost 4 full beats, we have to let 3 beats go by, 1, 2, 3, and then we start just after that. Because Mishra Chapu is clapped at a faster pace, it's clapped at a sort of madhyama, like a medium tempo, taka, 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 taka. This will be faster. The spoken syllables will come out faster than in the other talas. Taka, 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 taka. 1, 2, 3. Ta dingi natum, ta dingi natum, ta dingi natum ta. You see? Let's slow the whole thing down. 1, 2, 3. Ta dingi natum, ta dingi natum, ta dingi natum ta. 2, 3. Ta dingi natum, ta dingi natum, ta dingi natum ta. 2, 3. Ta dingi natum, ta dingi natum, kita takatari kita tum ta. I hope you're enjoying this series of Solkattu lessons. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do. I upload videos about rhythm, drumming, and percussion.